take a look at the YouTube channels that you're subscribed.
Oh my god, that one video that was sent to me about like how to steal a bank or something, or we made somebody think that they're stealing from a bank, and it was so I could not fucking handle that video for the life of me. It was edited as if I was like a little baby watching TV and I'm like drool falling from my mouth. I hated that, dude. I hated that so much.
Subscribed to. There's a good chance at least one of them was quietly sold to private equity.
Hi, Emmy.
But hold on, how? The creator is still there and the thumbnails look the same, but behind the scenes, the same guys behind Blackstone are now calling the shots for your favorite creator. And unlike an ad read, the creator
Wait, what?
is under no legal obligation to tell you that the channel quietly changed hands. So really, you actually have no idea whether this channel was bought out too or not.
Wait, no, I don't know about this. Wait, what is this about? Wait, I'm actually so... Wait, what?
It's not. It turns out it's not slowing down because private equity.
No, that's not what happened to Demi Plus. Demi Plus is just run by a small little like editor group.
Firms have quietly spent over $4 billion buying
And
YouTube.
then what we did is that like they keep 20% of the profits, but you gotta make the videos for me.
YouTube channels. But what's weird is that it's not even really going that great. Early signs are seeing the creators who built the channels walking
VTN.
Thank you.
out, videos starting to slowly suck.
Nah, that guy, lol.
Signs are seeing the creators who built the channels walking out, videos starting to slowly suck, and the private equity firm that bought them can't even milk the ad dollars that they were counting on. So then why is private equity continuing to double down? Well, because what they're really paying for is your trust. Trust that doesn't just sell VPNs and mattresses, but trust that can help pick whichever candidate protects private equity's interests. And not only was 2024 proof of this, it's just the beginning. And so I followed the money across every deal that I could find and mapped out exactly how this works and what will happen in the future. And what I found is that it's looking increasingly.
I think that's also a reason why live streaming has become like a way more boom, is because back in the day of YouTube used to be so like wholesome. Back in the day, YouTube used to be like very like not fake. You could tell the personality of the streamer or like the YouTuber very easily. If you want to watch a piece of shit, you can watch a piece of shit. If you want to watch somebody who is nice, it's not like a fake nice or whatever, like usually. Like it felt like very homely, down to earth in a way, or like very grounded into reality. But sometimes YouTube for me, and the reason why I just don't really like enjoy it as much, is that it feels like I'm sometimes like scrolling through ads. Which ad am I gonna watch? Like, yeah, it's more radio, it's more like TV like now. It's very TV. And live streamers now are more of like reality TV for a lot of some, and then a lot of like live streamers are very like down to earth as well.
Increasingly likely that private equity is about to take it all for themselves. And if something doesn't change, we won't just lose the platform that we all love, but the last bastion of trust at a time when there's nothing much left to trust.
Oh.
So to understand this whole thing, I think the best way is by showing you how a private equity firm even buys a YouTube channel.
Right.
And I'll show you by being private equity in this demonstration.
Okay.
And once you see how this
I'm listening.
actually works step by step, you will understand why so many YouTube channels you watch are quietly changing and why nobody had to tell you about it. So let's say I work at a private equity fund, a big fund with this big suit. And the fund I manage is called Blackstone. Actually, scratch that. Subscriber Stone Capital. And anyways, a bunch of wealthy people recently gave me a lot of money. And my job is to buy businesses, make them more valuable, and sell them in the next 5 to 7 years. So with the clock already running, the pressure was already on to deliver. But the problem is, big returns only exist in places that nobody else has risked going to before. And right now, all the obvious targets are taken. Manufacturing, healthcare, logistics, and retail, because there's been so much private equity activity over the last few years that the big firms have already bought most of it. So as a newer fund manager on the block, I had to find an industry that the big guys haven't figured out yet. And if I wanted to make a name for myself, I was going to have to.
How much for your channels, Demi? 1 peso.
Get creative and lock in. But where would I even start? And so just as I was able to lock in and, put on my favorite playlist, it hit me. The next investment was staring me right in my face. A platform that now has more
isn't this what Saudi Arabia is doing as well? They see that the fact that like social media is the next big money thingy, and now they're like trying to buy out so many streamers.
TV streaming hours than Netflix, a platform called YouTube.com. So over the next few days, I furiously started doing research on my next channel. And after looking through every niche and crevice of this website, I may have just found the one.
Yeah, hello.
So let me walk you through how I, as private equity, exactly would identify the perfect fit. So thank you for joining Subscriber Stone Investors. For today's meeting, I have 3 criteria on why we need to invest in this channel. And the first and foremost is this channel has a proof of concept. This channel has predictable revenue every single month from AdSense. And this channel probably has a tiny team. Let's just say probably around 5 to 6 people with low overhead. But this brings me exactly to number 2, which is potential. So as you can see here, this channel has inconsistent views, but it has a loyal audience. So as long as we find the right topics and format, this can be something we can grow into. Third, running out of time, so I'll tell you about it later on in a different meeting. So anyways, even without that third criteria, you can start to see what private equity firms are looking for when they decide what channels to invest in. But here's why we've only seen the beginning of this. Because after crunching the numbers, let's say I found this Gen channel makes, say, $1 million a year. And in any other industry, a business doing $1 million a year with margins like this would cost me a fortune to invest in.
Yeah, but why would the YouTuber sell it if ever they're doing great and that's how much they're earning and they're earning that alone? Why would they sell it?
YouTube channels, I come to find out that they sell to 3 to 5 times their annual earnings, but what I can sell it for is a completely different number. But before
But like, how can you sell a channel if the reason why people are subscribed is because of them? What? How can you even do that then? Like, they don't need to work anymore? How? They still need to make the YouTube video.
I get to that, I had a problem. Because when my boomer boss has never even heard of Mr. Beast, he came from this world of spending $500 million on a single hospital, how was I going to pitch him this opportunity? Now, after some convincing, he reluctantly agreed, but now the pressure was really on. If it all goes wrong, I'm cooked. Now my job was on the line and I was stressed. Maybe this was a dumb idea. What am I even doing? I should have just invested in another hospital. But then I remember something a wise man once told me. Just do it!
Wow, I haven't
That's when I
seen this
realized
meme in
I had
forever.
to go all in. Because just buying one channel isn't the play. The play was something much bigger. So I bought 9 more similar channels for a similar price. But here's where the math gets really interesting. What I do next is to combine all 10 under one company in what's known in the private equity world as a roll-up. And what it unlocks is a few things. One being greater efficiencies, because now the same legal team handles all the contracts, same person negotiates every brand deal, and same thumbnail testing operation, accounting, and compliance. It's exactly what private equity has been doing for years with hospitals, but the biggest unlock is what this now means for me and my investors. Because remember, I bought each channel for 3 to 5 times its earnings. But after this roll up into my portfolio, as a whole, this now sells for 12 to 20 times earnings. So without making any of the channels better, just by buying them, putting them under one roof, the valuation is now 20 times more. It's exactly how I make a ton of money, and it's the power of multiple arbitrage. So a few years pass, and now my boomer boss is happy, and he can't stop bragging to his friends about how much money he's making from this site called YouTube.com. The problem is, I still haven't paid back any of my investors. We're at year 4 now, but remember, our fund's investors are expecting returns by year 5 and 7. So the clock was starting to run out. So now it wasn't just about locking in, I have to make money. So now it's all about optimization. That extra day that we used to give to make the videos better are cut. No, we want more videos per week. Let's also optimize content strategy.
But I don't feel like it can work for creation because it loses personal touches and connections, no? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like let's say if PewDiePie sold his channel, no one would give a about watching a PewDiePie video then, because you're all there to watch PewDiePie or Markiplier or or like so many. But then again, I'm thinking about singular creators. Maybe this works for people who are creating something very specifically.
Those videos that the creator thinks that is interesting, who cares? Those need to be under strict questioning now. Instead, what we need to be doing are videos that are proven to perform. That's the priority. And just like that, similar video
Demi, just watch it, explains it later. I'm making a goddamn conversation while I'm reacting. If we get there, we get there.
videos are now starting to get put out week over week.
If you want me to sit my ass down and keep quiet and just watch the video like alone, I'm gonna go fall asleep.
And we're pumping them out like a content factory. And audiences are slowly starting to notice that something is a bit off in the comments, but who cares? We're here to make money now, and if I want to maximize profits, I have to eliminate these risks. And the biggest risk is staring right at my face here. Gen here may have been the one that built his channel from the ground up, but if the whole channel depends on just Gen and he burns out or gets sick or decides to leave, this asset stops becoming worth anything. And I can't have that happen. It's what's called the key man risk. And
Yes, so I see.
there is no way in hell I'm gonna lose out on my investment because of Gen. So I start hiring new hosts that happen to be slightly more attractive and taller than Gen, and they slowly start getting introduced. And now that we have more hosts, we can start launching more channels.
Is this what happened to Smosh?
Gen Plus. And since we're now pumping out videos every day, it's too expensive
Is that why Veritasium has so many new people? Oh my
to
god.
hire a creative director. So
And
scripts
Fern?
start getting approved by AI to make
That's why Fern in one of his videos said, I'm gonna stop reading. I'm not gonna be the one that I don't want you guys to. I want a guy. I'm gonna hire a person to read the script instead of me. Oh my god. You know what? I stopped watching Fern as much because I was slowly finding it boring. But I think I'm thankful that I started slowly stopping watching it because it slowly started like becoming a little bit sloppish, and I didn't really like that. Like even if the quality was better, the storytelling for me became very like a little bit snoozy.
sure it's brand friendly and it's at least good enough
For it went to be being good to becoming I put this video to sleep. Yeah, very slowly and surely. Yeah, it talks about this later in the video.
to go before we're filming. And weeks pass, and now the channel slowly becomes something that could keep running without the person who built it. The thing is, comments now really start noticing. And some now even start commenting that this is the last Gen video that they'll watch. But here's the part that matters and why no one has told you about this. The FTC updated their endorsement rules in 2023 that if a creator gets paid to promote a product, they have to tell you, exactly like you see on this video. But if a private equity firm buys that creator's entire channel, even if every video they make going forward is produced inside a portfolio being managed toward a financial exit, the creator doesn't have to say anything. And that hush hush is exactly what allows any of this to even work. Because here at Subscriber Stone Capital, what I didn't tell you is we do businesses with these creators in two ways. Either we own it outright 100% or a majority stake acquisition of 50 to 80% where the original creator remains. And we actually prefer those deals because
But how do they? I'm so bad when it comes with money, man. Anything when it comes with money and whatever, I'm so confused because like, wouldn't he make more money if he just made more made the same amount of videos though? Because you're now keeping 100% of the profit. So what does like if the creator keeps 50%, less stress than me? But I thought the whole point of YouTube is because you enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it anymore, I guess, did you not save enough money from it?
because now the creator also becomes a shareholder in Subscriber Stone Capital. Okay, but why do we do that? Well,
Oh, get out of my face!
time's up. Sorry. Anyways, well, when their financial interest is now aligned with mine, he or she is going to damn well make sure he's going to keep cranking out
Oh, Veritasium has a video explaining why he sold. Damn, he was open about it.
videos. But more importantly, he or she is going to damn well make sure to not tell you, the audience, that he or she was owned by me all along. Because we both know how
Because
that
it just feels disingenuous.
will go, right? By aligning our incentives and having stakes in each other's companies, now the creator is handcuffed because at the end of the day, we both want the exit to go well. right? So now let's talk
Is that
about
a
which
play?
channels have actually been bought and the few players behind them all. And look, some of these names are going to surprise you, but the bigger surprise might be where that money is going and where it's coming from.
Israel. I'm kidding. Saudi Arabia.
So we'll be looking at 3 main players and their portfolio, but why not start with the first and the biggest, electrified video partners?
No, it's probably Saudi Arabia. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure it's Saudi Arabia. Because, like, they want to buy out a lot of YouTube stuff.
Based in London with $135 million raised and backed by another private equity firm called Capital D, they've been buying up a bunch of channels over the last 5 years. And you'll definitely recognize at least one of them. From Fireship, which is a coding education, Simple History, history animation, Improvement Pill, self-improvement, and this one really surprised me, Fern, that amazing documentary.
No wonder his videos
Work
becoming so much boring. Like, his production value became so much higher out of nowhere, but, like, it just didn't feel the same. Like, the stories were just like kind of like meh or whatever. I'm like, all right,
the biggest and most
that's
significant one is Veritasium. Ran by Derek Muller, Electrified became the majority owner and took over hiring, logistics, compliance, taxes in a deal that allowed Muller to stay on as co-owner on his 20 million subscriber channel.
They would take care of things like hiring, production, logistics.
And this deal was actually
I mean, if they took care of everything and you just have to show up, I don't blame him, bro.
announced a few years ago in April 2023. But hold on, take a look at that date. The deal closed in 2023, but he didn't directly tell his audience on YouTube
Until how when? 2020? Oh, after 5 years?
until Christmas Eve of 2025. So why did he
years.
wait? Well, I imagine it's because they knew exactly how people would react. Oh, and I say they because he also became a shareholder in Electrify itself.
I signed the deal in April 2023, and since then, Veritasium has been owned and run by me and Electrify.
So obviously his financial interest is also
Oh, why did I say 5 years if it was 2023?
aligned with the firm's eventual exit. But to be fair, it was also a smart business move. By keeping it low key and then going on to create 3 of the channel's most watched videos ever, and subscriber counts continue to grow by 50%, by showing that nothing has changed and then announcing it, there's not much things that an audience could say. And especially if Muller is still there and the videos are still quality, if we look at just the numbers, Electrify did make Veritasium better. So the important nuance here is that private equity takeover of a channel doesn't automatically equal bad.
But that's
you know-
because he was still there and making decisions for the channel, and he was still there as a creator carrying about the channel. Like, this is a very specific case, though. Like, it's because he's literally there by the process.
by now that if every deal looked like this, there'd be no video.
Copium, I'm as somebody who's just a casual watcher of that channel, which I literally just watched just a moment ago. I'm pretty. I just watched his like literal video.
Because remember what I said earlier about Keyman Risk, which is a perfect transition to our second player, Lunar X, which was specifically launched by former KKR executives to invest in digital-first media brands. And they made a splash onto this scene in 2022 by acquiring The Game Theorist with 40 million plus.
Oh, dude, I completely don't even watch his videos anymore. It just became so, I don't know. I haven't watched it since maybe 2023, 2024.
Combined subscribers across their 5 channels. And similar to Veritasium's Derek, the sale was framed as this thing that would let MatPat, the guy who built it, to finally be able to step back.
On March 9th, I will be hosting my last Theory episode.
Oh, I forgot about this.
The deal was that MatPat would handle the creative direction behind the scenes and Lunar X would handle all the boring business stuff. And since MatPat has officially stepped away from the camera, on the surface, it actually seems like a success. They gained 1 million new subscribers across all 5 channels, but the revenue tells a different story. Estimated monthly earnings has dropped 70% from roughly 52,000 in March 2024 to around 13,000 to 17,000 by February 2026. So what this tells you is that once the key man has removed himself from camera, the loyal audience also went away with it. Now,
Obviously, but I mean, that's still substantial earnings, no? Or is that not what they wanted? Like, do they actually expect it to be 1-to-1? There's no way.
2026. So what this tells you is that once the key man has removed himself from camera, the loyal audience also went away with it. Now, it remains to be seen if they will recover, but for some, they didn't even get that luxury. Which leads us to our third and final player, Recurrent Ventures. Oh, and they raised $300 million from our favorite private equity firm, Blackstone. And their portfolio is huge from...
What is this? Oh yeah, I saw. Oh, so that's why you had time to do this. Oh, why you're... Oh, it's all making sense in my head.
Task and purpose to even popular science, but their most important acquisition is Donut Media. Founded in 2015, these four guys built a cult following around automotive content with their 5.8 million subscriber channel. And so it's no surprise that Recurrent...
I feel like when it comes to that kind of content, they're super loyal, I'm pretty sure.
Ventures was all over this to acquire Donut, and they successfully did so in November 2021. And the big promise that they made here was that all founding staff would remain, but that soon changed. After securing that sweet $300 million funding from Blackstone, Recurrent started moving different. They overhired across the portfolio, attempted to squeeze more revenue from product reviews, and when the economics deteriorated, they started to cut costs. And even though raw subscriber count continued to grow 8 million by 2024, what didn't, and sounds a little bit corny, was that magic that made them great. Less than 3 years after acquisition, 3 of the 4 guys all departed within weeks of each other, and so did the audience. Because 2 of the hosts launched their own independent channels, big time.
See, this is like the scary part of what can happen is that you sell the company. What's stopping you from just making a new YouTube channel? Like, genuinely, what's stopping a creator from selling your channel then make a new one and then just restarting from there? What?
Speed, and just within a matter of weeks crossed 1.6 million combined subscribers.
I guess so.
So with all these different outcomes and
what happens if they forgot to put that there? You know, maybe they thought that they would all retire or something and they didn't put the non-compete contracts. So that'll be hilarious.
Now it's showing more bad than good ones. What's interesting to see though is that private equity money keeps flowing and flowing. And when you look at the channels that they're targeting, it starts to kind of make sense. Take a look at that acquisition map again. Veritasium, Fireship, Economics Explained. These are all channels aimed at educated adults in high value niches like finance, education, and science. And this matters a lot because a regular TV ad around these niches costs around $10 to $15 to reach 1,000 people. But with YouTube, in one of these niches, it can cost $50 per 1,000.
Wait, your CPM matters what you do? Or is this the average of the CPM for this industry? Of course, Demi. You didn't know this? Is that why my CPM is so ass? I've always wondered why my CPM was so low, dude. I was like, damn, bro. Why is mine so low? Oh, it's because of a dirty reactor.
And again, it goes back to advertisers not just paying for impressions, but they're paying for that trust. It's the same reason that Subscriber Stone Capital would go after a channel like Gen.
How much CPM is for politics? I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
And science. And this matters a lot because a regular TV ad around these niches costs around $10 to $15 to reach.
But wouldn't it be lower because like ads don't want to be in like politics stuff?
1,000 people. But with YouTube,
technology is 5 to 30. Education is 10 to, wow, I would think that education is way higher. But I guess education, like, it doesn't make sense because, yeah, no. Gaming, 4 to 15. Oh. $4 to 15. So that's why. Oh. I was wondering when we made our new channel that was like focused on gaming. I was like, damn, we're not really earning that much.
in one of these niches, it can cost $50 per 1,000. And again, it goes back to
Did you know that the React channel on YouTube is literally funding every other YouTube channel? Like, I shit you not. It's CPM by wow. Why is Australia so high? I would think that USA is #1. Why is Australia #1? Why are you so low? Because Filipinos don't actually spend their money on ads. So like, why would you spend that much on an ad to a Filipino when they're not gonna like interact with it usually? Australians minimum wage laws help. Oh, I see. I see. Interesting.
Advertisers not just
Well, I'm too lazy to change anything, and I don't really care.
paying for impressions, but they're paying
No, change the country. No. You don't understand. My viewers are mostly Americans, and then I think the next one is German. I don't know why, but USA is number one, and then I'm pretty sure it's Germany, and then I'm pretty sure next one is the fourth or fifth is like Philippines. But Germans, like, damn, y'all love me. Lots of Germans in my viewership numbers.
for that trust. It's the same reason that subscriber sum capital would go
The
up.
problem when it comes to the EU CPM is that you guys are in so many different countries that like there's a lot of Europeans that watch me, but like in terms of numbers, like raw data of a country, America is 40%. Canada is like 10%. And then like Germany is like 14, 8 or something like that. I don't remember.
After a channel like Gen, because if I had to guess, you watching probably have more disposable income than someone regularly watching slop payment or kid channels. But turns out even that is changing. Because one of the biggest deals in this entire space that I haven't even talked about yet has nothing to do with educated adults. It has everything to do with
Kids have crazy like YouTube.
toddlers. If you have kids or for some reason
Because they play YouTube videos for them and it's like unlimited ad watch because who's gonna skip the ad?
watch this show, which is kind of weird, you know exactly what this is. But also it's probably more weird that you've never heard of them, considering that they're the second most subscribed YouTube channel on earth with 120 million subscribers.
I'm not gonna lie, you're actually genuinely brain rotting your child before they're even like being able to speak by watching Cocomelon. I saw like a little bit of Cocomelon. I think it's way too visually like too much, way too like ADHD in a way. I genuinely think when it comes to kid content, it should always be calm and slow because you want the kid to actually be listening and to be able to listen to something slow and not as stimulating and just more like, hi, my name is Demi. What is your name? My name is Jeremy. Oh, hi. Good morning. Today, I'm going to show you how to do some math today. Isn't that so exciting? Okay, what is 5 plus 5? No, it's not 8. Dude, you know what I mean? I don't like how Cocomelon's like, boom, boom, colors, over-simulating. Everything is going around. Dude, if I had a kid, I would probably download like so many older shows because like I feel like they're more story driven, slower, not some blurb of colors and stuff like that. I don't know. Isolation, they get 3 months in advance. Why are you so Hello. Oh, hi Nikita.
Would you like some ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yes.
I do want to try the vanilla one.
Okay, I'll try find it.
Okay. Guys, oh my god. Reject Cocomelon, embrace Mr. Rogers. Oh, what is this? Okay. I'm gonna get DMCA to Mr. Editor, please cut that.
But in November 2021, Candle Media, run by former Disney executives and backed again by Blackstone, acquired Cocomelon's parent company for $3 billion. And what they built with that money is a system that
Whoosh! 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 Holy 2021?
Melon's parent company for $3 billion. And what they built
What would you sell for 1 billion? Whew. My god, I would sell my React channel and I would just be gaming all day. And I would just be watching reels on stream. I don't give a
with that money is a system that literally tracks second by second when a toddler stops paying attention to their videos.
I do react because I love it. But if I had the same kind of reaction from, like, it's like gratification, right? When you do something and you see gratification like happen. What's the right word for it? When you do something and you get like a good feeling from it, like let's say, yeah, fulfillment from it, from like, let's say the video doing well or something like that, it like a reward, it makes me want to do it more. And because React always does pretty good, it always makes me feel less, what's the word? It makes me feel less bad for doing reacts for 5 hours straight. Like I don't really mind doing reacts for that long because one, I enjoy it. So I never really like minded it anyway. But two, you guys also enjoy it and YouTube also enjoys it. So like there's like a positive happening. There's like a Pavlov conditioning now where I'm conditioned to enjoy it even more because I already enjoy it and I'm already getting dopamine from doing it in general because I love scrolling through videos and I love watching reels. So there's like already two, and I love yapping. So there's already 3 bing bang bongs. The guilt is gone. Yeah, the guilt is abolished by success. Yeah, exactly. 100%. That is exactly it. My guilt of watching too many videos on stream, the guilt of being like, man, I'm not really doing like whatever, is gone because it's like doing well anyway. Women like talking about a surprise. But yeah, no, like, if I were to have like a successful gaming channel, I would for sure put in the time for gaming way more than I do for like React. But like, I just really enjoy reacting anyway. And so gaming is like a second, like React is number 1 for me because I enjoy it so much. I enjoy gaming as well, but like, if I had more gratification for doing gaming, I'd probably do it more, to be honest. Hey, you know what? At least I'm honest about it. Like I'm not pretending, you know, I could never play CS again. I would. Dude, Ren, every time I watch your stream, you are sad.
Second by second
Oh
when
my
a
God.
toddler stops paying attention to their videos.
That is insane. Girl, you know what? I'm going to say it right now. I think that says more about you parenting than it does about the child. Because, like, why the f are you only letting them watch this? I know, Renyan. I heard your, like, little, like, crash out a while
By
ago.
figuring out the exact moment a 2-year-old looks away, they can engineer every video onwards to make sure that never happens again. So point is, it's not just channels for adults. Private equity is increasingly reaching the youngest audiences who know nothing other than to press play on their damn iPad. Because as long as those kids keep watching and begging their parents to buy the latest merch or game, that's all the return on investment anyone needs. And the thing
I'm not allowed to have a crash out like that when I was a kid, bro. I'm sorry, but like if I had a crash out like this where I'm screaming at my parents, like no joke, I think I'm gonna get hit. Nah, bro, nah. I'm actually gonna get the belt.
game, that's all the
No, dude. If I screamed at my mom because I wanted my iPad or something like that, nah. The chinelas are coming out. The stupid hangers coming out, dude. Like, no, bro. It's over for me.
parents to buy the latest merch or game, that's all the return on investment anyone needs. And the thing is, every deal that
Asian parenting? Yeah, bro. Jesus Christ. Ay,
showed you so far are only the ones that we know about. And when collective investment into YouTube channels have now reached $4 million,
4 billion? Damn. 30 more, and that's how much like Saudi Arabia is putting on to like the acquisition to get like all of video game stuff.
there's probably a lot more that we don't. Like again, maybe this channel. But before I reveal that truth, we have to talk about what all this actually means. Because everything I've talked about isn't just about entertainment getting worse or bought out. Matter of fact,
I hate AI slop. Oh, thank you.
Ice cream.
Thank you. Oh, let me taste test this. We bought this like protein powder, and it just tastes really good. I really enjoy it. My brother tasted it, and he really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, my sister would die if she tasted it because she's allergic to it. But it tastes really good. The strawberry tastes like genuine, like a milkshake. It's weird. It's really weird. But they use too much artificial sugaring. Personally, I think it's too much. I think it's a little bit too sweet. It's 0 gram sugar, but I think it's way too sweet.
All this even goes beyond money. This means controlling what the next generation believes and how our future is already getting
Oh my god, I'm eating lead right now. Ooh, this is the vanilla flavor. I'm tasting it right now for the first time. Not that bad. I actually really like this.
manipulated. And if you think that's hyperbolic, think again, because we already saw what creator trust can do when it's pointed at politics. During the 2024 election, Trump sat down with Joe Rogan, Aiden Ross, the Nelk Boys, Theo Vaughn, and dozens of creators.
That was crazy. Seeing Trump next to XQC was such a like, what the
We saw what creator trust can do when it's pointed at politics. During the 2024 election, Trump sat down with Joe Rogan, Aiden Ross, the Nelk Boys, Theo Vaughn, and dozens of creators, most boomers and big heads that traditional media has never.
I'm not gonna lie. It felt dystopian. Like, extremely dystopian. For me, at least.
Never heard about.
President Trump back on the podcast.
We're back. I'll say that to the Nelk Boys.
Our last chance.
If she wins, the country's finished.
His appearance on Rogan alone pulled nearly 38 million YouTube views within hours, and during his victory speech, Dana White
This is the future, dummy.
got on stage and thanked content creators by name.
I want to thank the Nelk Boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan.
Among listeners who said podcasts influenced their vote, 54% went for Trump. But where I'm going with this is here's where it gets uncomfortable. Private equity acquired channels already are being told to change content to be safer because controversy scares advertisers and their portfolio managers. So if that's already happening, what's stopping a private equity firm from acquiring political commentary channels and steering their editorial direction towards candidates who would pass laws that benefit the firm's other investments? Because the thing is, there's currently no rules against it. And right now, when an influencer is cheaper to acquire than some mainstream news network, plus the audience trusts them more, and like we established, when a creator doesn't have to disclose what private equity firm they're owned by, it really becomes a no-brainer on both sides. And so remember that third criteria I mentioned in the subscriber stone investor meeting? That third criteria I'm sure private equity firms consider is how much the channel values money over principles.
Oh, that's like most big streamers. That's GG's. The only streamer I can think of that wouldn't value over principles is probably Queso. Cannot just get tier 3 for 5 months. Me? It's hard to say me when I've never had an opportunity to even like test that moral out for me. I could say me right now. I could say, yeah, no, for sure, me as well. But then like, I feel like I actually like, I could say that right now very easily, but it's so easy to say something than to literally like do something. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want to like look at myself in the like past and feel guilt. I don't trust you with that. What? I actually like streaming, okay? I would not sell my shit for anybody. Unless they're like selling me something and they're making my life easier. That's it. But I don't want to change anything about my stream. I even get annoyed when somebody changes something that I really like on my React channel. Do you know that? Like they changed the way that they did this like thumbnail in my React channel recently that was different that I did not like, and I told them straight like don't do that ever again. I don't know, man. I'm pretty comfortable with how much I'm earning right now. To the point where I don't feel like I would sell myself over the principles of what I have. Because like I'm really comfy. And I don't really care to be a multi-millionaire. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm a millionaire, but I'm just saying like I don't really care for that. I can't even get a visa, man, in the US. What does it fucking matter? What are your principles? Well, number one, I want it to be always me. In no matter what, in all whatever, I want it to always be me. Like I've already had my opinions when it comes to gambling. You may like disagree with my takes on gambling, but you already know my takes on gambling. Like nobody would be surprised if I took a gambling ad. The right gambling ad just hasn't come in yet, where I'm just like not comfortable with it. You know what I mean? So like, as long as I'm me in the channel, that's my number one. Also, I don't like politics in chat because I don't like dividing my chat. I don't like the idea of this opinion is the right opinion or whatever the when it comes to politics. That is a mess. Everything's a mess when it comes to that. And I don't like arguments. I actually really don't. I like discussions, but not arguments. I like when people are talking about something and we're discussing something, but genuine arguments where people are like genuinely upset in chat, it affects me, man. It affects my mental. I don't like that. I genuinely don't like it. And that's the reason why I don't like it when people are adding each other, like, no, actually, that's wrong. And this is why you're a piece of shit and you should kill yourself. No, dude, I hate that shit so much, and that's the reason why I banned for that. I don't even give a if you did not go against my rules. Like, bro, I hate that so much. In game, yeah, in game.
Because I can tell you from experience.
It's just not fun. Like genuine arguments, it's not fun. It's just not fun, and I don't think it's fun. I like discussions, and I think discussions are fun. I love discussions. I love talking and having an opinion, and then we discuss about that opinion and be like, what? I don't think that's right though. And then we discuss it. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when we were talking about this like Kuno thingy, and then somebody was like, yeah, Demi, but this, and I'm like, no, but you're cooking though. You know what I mean? I'll buy your YouTube channel for 1 American visa. Thank you so much to 1.5k bits, Robin. And I don't like diversive content. I like it when, like, you know what makes, let's say, Hey so fun to watch for me? I like that I can sit down with a bunch of different group of people and we can all sit down and enjoy this one thing. I don't want, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't want a mess of like people just arguing and fighting and like, no, this is why my opinion is the correct one. Oh my God, shut up. Like, in the end of the day, we're all anonymous people online with some dumb username typing and typing. Like, my God, I just want to chill out. I watch stream and Twitch because I want to break from reality. I'm not watching it for a second reality newspaper. If I wanted to read the news, I'll genuinely watch the news personally.
Offers for this channel that,
or I'll go on Twitter.
Can't fully disclose. But what I can tell you
is that if I wanted to argue, I'd be on Twitter.
When those conversations happen, the first thing that gets discussed is the sort and list of topics that you're not allowed to touch anymore. So really think about where all this is heading. We stopped trusting the banks after 2008. We stopped trusting the government a long time ago, hopefully, and you stopped trusting mainstream media. And now it's pretty undeniable that that trust has been transferred to your favorite YouTuber like myself. But at the same time, when 80% say that the biggest trust killer is when influencers reveal themselves as not genuine or transparent, unlike the other institutions we named that lost trust.
You know what I really like what Moist Critical did? I really like the fact that he just like chilled out, realized that he earned enough in his life where he's comfortable and he's like really comfy that he just like, hey guys, don't subscribe. And then he was like, I'm earning good, bro. And here's proof that I'm earning good. So don't worry about me. Bro.
Slowly over decades, this relationship is something that can break overnight. And what we're now beginning to see is that it's not just private equity, but the largest companies is making their way into one of the last institutions that people sort of trust. As I was finishing this video, OpenAI just bought TBPN, a live stream talk show that's like the sports center of the tech industry.
A core part of this is editorial independence. We can say whatever we want because we're live and we don't need to run anything through anyone.
Well, we'll see about that. But when reports are saying that the deal was somewhere near $100 million, we'll see how much independence that truly means.
Oh.
So whether this is the beginning of the end, one thing is for certain. Within the next 10 to 15 years, a major influencer is going to run for president and he or she is going to win. When that happens,
You're in a mental state that almost no content creator is being satisfied with where you are. So many, especially American content creators, need more and more and more. Subathon after subathon, ad after ad, drama after drama. Do people like being in drama? I don't think I've ever met a content creator that actually liked being part of what people are talking about online right now. I think that some people just can't help it. That's what I think. I think that some people unfortunately can't help it. Some people maybe do like it, but I think that some people like genuinely can't help it. There are drama channels. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Okay, yeah, you're right. My bad. Drama's good numbers for growth dummy. I don't think I've ever grew for drama. Like whenever I'm in part of drama or whatever I don't think I grow from it.
question won't be whether they're qualified. The question
I like looking at drama like I am in a cinema eating my little popcorn and like realizing, oh my gosh, they did what? And that shit is so fun for me. I love that. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend like sitting down my high horse or something like I don't like drama. I don't like being a part of it. I don't want to be in the place where people are looking at. I do like reacting to it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh my god, they did what?
you need to think about is who owns them. And so I'll be going even deeper into this issue next week on my free newsletter in the video description.
You say you don't grow from drama? I started following you because you started drama. Wait, what did I do? Wait, which one was that one? What? Did you actually, Sleepy? I thought you joined that way before that.
But if you don't want to join the special 2,800 of you, and we're
Which one?
rather watch how private equity
This was a good ass video. I had no idea that people were being bought out like this, like plain and simple.